NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Chiefs plan to franchise tag guard Trey Smith, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The one-year tender expected to be worth $23.4 million, which would make Smith the highest-paid guard in NFL history. The NFL and NFLPA have agreed to a 2025 salary cap of $279.2 million per team, according to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. The new cap number represents a $23.8 million increase from last year. Colorado prospect and 2024 Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter is listed as both a wide receiver and a defensive back. Hunter telling reporters Thursday, quote, "I want to play 100% on both sides, but it's up to the organization." Potential number 1 overall pick Abdul Carter will not undergo surgery, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. After tests, the NFL scouting combine revealed a stress reaction in his right foot. Carter consulted with doctors Thursday and determined he can avoid a procedure. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like saddling up and chasing down.
Look at that sweet moolah!
That big old cash cow.
Look at all that money!
File with TaxSlayer Simply Free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. Simply Free is available to a limited number of taxpayers. See TaxSlayer.com for eligibility.
I had the worst dream last night. We were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos. With Ethos, it only took 10 minutes, and he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
Well, happy Friday, the 28th day of February, 2025, final day of the month. Oh, boy. First day of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, heading into the weekend. All sorts of exciting things going on. And, well, check out our Facebook page. Got some pictures of some of the concessions and the events at the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. And, Jared, we will unveil the new KXO broadcast booth at the fair at 5 o'clock this afternoon when Gabe Lemus takes the reins.
Is it opening at 5 today? I thought, was it 3 on the opening day?
It opens at 3, but okay. Gabe won't be there till 5.
All right. Yes.
It takes him 2 hours to get organized.
You got to set up a bit.
Yeah. Well, part of it is he's got all those vocal exercises that he has to go through.
Those are important.
Yes, yeah. Anyway, yes, the fair gates open at 3. Senior citizens, veterans, and active duty military can get in, no charge, with proper ID.
All right.
Okay. So, there you go. Well, what's going on in the world? Looking back, I'm a history buff. On this date in 2013, NASA astronomers announced the discovery of 3 potentially habitable planets right within our own galaxy. Yes. The exoplanets were, they're out there. They're similar in size and distance to their stars as Earth is to the sun. They were deemed suitable locations for life to potentially exist. And I'm kind of figuring both places are probably a paradise, seeing as neither has any influencers or OnlyFans models, and Starbucks haven't been built yet.
Not yet. The Starbucks will make it there, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think that's on their next round of expansions. Okay.
To the edges of the galaxy.
Yes. So the fair opens today. Have you got a favorite part of the fair?
Do I have a favorite part of the fair? Man, I like everything there, but definitely there's some of the fair food. I just, it's like once a year, I gotta, make my rounds,
yes.
Get some of that fair food. That's always good. Always good.
Yeah,
and it costs a little more every year, though.
And you get to see people that you haven't seen in a while.
And I get to see people I haven't seen in a while.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. How about some birthdays today?
Birthday time.
Singer Sam Zamudio, is 88 today. Actor, director, dancer Tommy Toon, 86. Actor Kelly Bishop, 81. Actor Stephanie Beecham is 78. Actor Bernadette Peters, 77. Actor Mercedes Rule, 77. Actor Eileen Groff is 76. Actor John Turturro, 68. Cindy Wilson of the B-52s is 68. Actor Ray Dawn Chong is 64. You know, Cheech and Chong, well, she's the daughter. Actor Maxine Bonds, 56. Actor Robert Sean Leonard, 56. Author Daniel Handler, Lemony Snicket, is 55. Actor Tasha Smith, 54. Actor Rory Cochrane, 53. Actor Ali Larder, 49. Actor Jeffrey Arend, 47. Actor Melanie Chandra, 41. Actor Michelle Horn, 38. Actor True O'Brien, 31. Actor Madison Beatty, 30. Actor Quinn Shepard is 30. And actor Bobby J. Thompson, 29. Local birthdays coming up.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
We have happy birthday wishes for Alan Heald, Isella Bittman, Alicia Equeja Munoz, Marissa Macias, Madison Rose Vasquez, Leticia Galindo, Delilah Hawk, Sean Paul Ray, Carla Lopez, Nicola Hernandez, Karen Petty, Ricardo Urrutia, Natalio Romero, and his wife, Olivia Romero, Effie Lee Butler, Jesse Anaya, Claudia Morales, Lupita Madrid, Pam Beltran, Alex Jimenez, Arnold Valencia, David Sagredo, Jalissa Hernandez, Jesse Cardoza, Julie Pegram, Marie May Osuna, Wayne Wong, and Sally Castillo. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, how about some Leap Day birthdays? They celebrated last year. And, well, there's no February 29th this year, but Beatrice Delgadillo, Todd Asselman, Valerie Kiles, Christopher Eiton, Edward Martinez, Cassie Justice, Connie Zimmerman, Teresa Ponce, and Verdine Patton-Hurd. Yeah, they have a birthday February 29th. Good luck with that one, huh? Yeah, they only get, every 4 years they add 1 year. Not bad. Okay, we've got news. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
World and California news headlines right now brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They are delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. The country's getting its first official language. CBS News confirms President Trump is planning to sign an executive order making it English. It would rescind a federal mandate by former President Clinton and allow federal agencies and others that receive government funding to choose whether to continue offering help to non-English speakers in other languages. Mr. Trump getting set to meet with Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky next hour. They're expected to sign a rare earth minerals deal as payback for U.S. military aid.
It's really very good for Ukraine and very good for us. The American taxpayers will now effectively be reimbursed.
New numbers show some progress on inflation. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The PCE reading was the slowest pace in 7 months. It's the direction the Fed would like to see, though remember, the Fed's target is 2%, so we are still above the Fed's target.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. syndicated.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Relatives of Eric and Lyle Menendez applauding new steps towards possible clemency for the brothers that could free them from prison where they've been serving life terms for killing their parents. The brothers' cousin, Anna Maria Baralt, pleased Governor Gavin Newsom has gotten involved.
For him to step in and say, okay, let's actually find out if this is doable. Let's do a risk analysis, and then we can move forward. It's a huge relief. It's a huge relief to us.
Newsom ordering the state parole board to look at whether the brothers' release would endanger the public. State Farm's rate hike request now under consideration, with consumer watchdog's William Pletcher among those speaking out against what would amount to an average $600 increase per homeowner policy.
This is just a potential huge impact. We're concerned that we're not seeing the information, the financial information that we need to see to fully evaluate the request.
State Farm saying it needs the increase to be able to afford paying claims related to the January fires. State Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Laris says he'll decide on the request in the next couple of weeks. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org. You'll get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? What do you mean? Does it not look good? It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret. No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic. Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous. I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month, and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at nordicUSA.com or CVS.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations, and they have mobile service vans that come to you. El Centro Motors Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO News. U.S. Customs and Border Protection reminds travelers that raw eggs from Mexico are not permitted to enter the United States. Here's Aaron Adadero.
The reminder follows a significant increase in the number of seizures of prohibited agricultural products from travelers from Mexico. A devastating outbreak of avian influenza has affected millions of birds in the United States, contributing to rising egg and poultry prices. The California Border Patrol has seen a 158% increase in egg interceptions since fiscal year 2024. Travelers are reminded that they are required to declare all agricultural products to ZPP officers and agricultural specialists. Failure to declare could result in fines up to $10,000. Raw eggs, raw chicken, or live birds are prohibited from entry into the United States. In the KXO Newsroom, I'm Aaron Adadero.
We're smuggling eggs now. The 2025 California Midwinter Fair, it starts today. It's a 2025 edition. And the theme is Valley Gras. Oh, yeah, Mardi Gras theme. It will run from February 28th through March 16th. The extended run will include 3 weekends. It will be closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. One of the highlights at the fair is the carnival. This year, there will be 7 new rides. Promotions include Wacky Wednesdays, where you can buy a $20 admission ticket, and all rides are included in the ticket price. No carnival wristband needed. Also, BOGO Thursdays, purchase a carnival wristband. When it redeemed on a Thursday, the redeemer will receive 2 wristbands, 2 for 1. Yeah, there you go. Entertainment this year includes 10 tribute bands, 6 ground acts, racing pigs, high school madness, local musical and dance performances, and 5 car events, including 2 nights of USAC sprint cars and a demolition derby. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
Public Green Space Grants. The IID is launching Green Spaces program. The program is being funded by a $525,000 grant. There we go. Aaron Adadero with the details.
The district is inviting cities, counties, special districts, nonprofits, and community organizations to apply for funding through its Public Green Space Grant Program. It is a key initiative aimed at reducing urban heat, lowering temperatures, and beautifying local neighborhoods through tree planting. The initiative is in its second year. It is part of the Imperial Irrigation District's 2025 Tree for All program and offers a total of $525,000 in grant funding, with individual awards of up to $35,000. Applications are currently being accepted, and they must be submitted by May 5th. Funded projects must be completed by December the 5th. In the KXO Newsroom, I'm Aaron Atadero.
UFW files a lawsuit. The United Farm Workers Union filed the suit. The lawsuit was filed against the Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, and the U.S. Border Patrol. The lawsuit claims the raids last month in the Central Valley were unlawful. The action was filed by the UFW and 5 Kern County residents. The lawsuit seeks to prohibit the government agencies from stopping, arresting, and summarily expelling community members from the country using practices that violate the U.S. Constitution and federal law. The suit alleges Border Patrol agents based at the U.S.-Mexico border traveled 300 miles in January to Bakersfield to launch a week-long operation through predominantly Latin areas of Kern County and the surrounding area. They say those apprehended were transported to the El Centro Border Patrol station to coerce them into voluntary departure, a form of summary expulsion, which can result in a years-long bar on re-entry to the U.S. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have mobile service vans that come to you. Give them a call, schedule an appointment. They come to you where you work or at your house. They also have 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models. You never need an appointment. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place for a quick getaway. The Peanut Patch, they go nuts for you, and so much more. The Peanut Patch with many homemade candies and treats. How about fresh English toffee? Oh, so good. Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many homemade chocolates and so many other great items available at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch open Monday through Saturday, and they are welcoming you with tours. Yeah, ask about tours. Tuesdays and Fridays. Check it out. Find the Peanut Patch on the web, thepeanutpatch.com, and get directions. Go to the Peanut Patch. Enjoy a day among all the friendly people and the great things available. The Peanut Patch, they go nuts for you, and so much more at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Local news, page 2, with a side of weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
International Women's Day photo shoot. It happens this Sunday. It is being hosted by Seroptimist International of El Centro. It will be held at 4 p.m. Sunday on the steps of the Imperial County Superior Courthouse in El Centro. All women and girls from around the Imperial Valley are invited to participate. A group photo will be taken at the courthouse steps to commemorate the Global Day of Celebration of Women. The only requirement is to wear purple, green, or white to commemorate women and their achievements. There will be a billboard on International Women's Day featuring the first annual photo shoot. International Women's Day has been celebrated for the past 115 years. And Kxo will be celebrating International Women's Day as well. Kxo Recreation Department has set up something for March 4th. They will be celebrating by hosting Paint Night. It will be held March 4th at the Carmen Durazo Cultural Arts Center from 5 to 7 p.m. It is for ages 18 and up. The cost is $10. Art materials will be provided along with step-by-step instruction to create your own masterpiece. It is being sponsored by the California Arts Council. More information is available at the Kxo Cultural Arts Center. And a two-day event is coming up. It's a mobile home and manufactured homeowners event. You're invited to a registration and titling El Centro mobile office event. It is being hosted by the California Department of Housing and Community Development. It will be held March 5th and March 6th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Imperial County Administration Building in El Centro. They will be in the conference rooms C and D. Knowledgeable representatives will be there to assist you with completing registration and titling forms, processing electronic payments, and answering registration and titling questions. These are for mobile home and manufactured homeowners. Spanish-speaking representatives will be available as well. KXO, local news time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For March specials, enjoy our drink of the month, the Irish Gold, or an ice-cold Guinness on tap. Our plate of the month for March is chicken poblano pasta. Burgers & Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers & Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, well above normal temperatures continue today before multiple weather systems move through the region this weekend through early next week. That will promote cooling temperatures. Temperatures expected to briefly fall below normal for the beginning of next week. In addition to cooler temperatures, these weather systems will bring breezy to windy conditions to the Imperial and Yuma valleys. 82 the high in the valley yesterday, 48 our overnight low. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 84. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 51. North-northeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. On Saturday, sunny with a high near 76. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 35 miles an hour. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 79. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. And right now, 61 degrees, 21% relative humidity, wind out of the west 325 miles an hour, air quality good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers & Beer. It's the 2025 California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. When you visit the fair, make sure to look for the new location of the KXO broadcast booth. We're now under the grandstands. Say hi to your favorite on-air people. Register to win some great prizes. The KXO broadcast booth at the fair, brought to you by
McNeese Mart and Deli and the Furniture Depot.
See you at the fair. It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In the NBA, the Lakers topped the Timberwolves 111-102. And in the process, Minnesota Timberwolves' Anthony Edwards, he's facing an automatic one-game suspension after picking up 2 technical fouls. Yeah, Edwards, that's 16 on the season. Come on, AE, you're better than that. Elsewhere, it was the Warriors. They topped the Magic 121-115. Mavericks beat the Hornets 103-96. Bucks topped the Nuggets 121-112, and Pelicans over the Suns 124-116. Word is San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich will not return to the baseline this season.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh. Of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, Myles Garrett is not open to a contract extension with the Cleveland Browns. The team remains adamant that it will not accede to the star pass rusher's trade request. It's been reported that Garrett and his representatives have slammed the door on negotiations. The Browns met with Garrett's representatives at the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis this week. NCAA college basketball, the men's side, Auburn, #1, followed by Duke, Florida, Houston, Tennessee, Alabama, St. John's, Michigan State, Iowa State, and Texas Tech. Yeah, and we will have NCAA March Madness right here on AM 1230 KXO when the tournament kicks off. And how about women's college basketball? They play a better game. It is Texas, UCLA, Notre Dame, USC, UConn, South Carolina, LSU, North Carolina, NC State, and TCU. Okay. Like I said, they play a better game. And that's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge cooled as expected in January. However, the good news came with a red flag for the U.S. economic engine. Consumers pulled back their spending by the most in nearly 4 years. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index rose 2.5% in January from the year before, slowing from December's annual rate. Consumer spending was expected to drop off in January. There's typically a post-holiday expenditure hangover to start the year. Plus, last month's retail sales data came in far below forecast, but consumers pulled back far more than economists expected. Spending fell 0.2% for the month from December, and adjusted for inflation, sank 0.5%. Those are the biggest monthly drops since February 2021. Well, Nippon Steel is looking to revive its plan to purchase iconic American steelmaker U.S. Steel, despite President Donald Trump's statements earlier this month that it is only interested in an investment and his pledge not to allow it to buy a controlling stake. Trump declared after a meeting with Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba that Nippon was no longer interested in purchasing U.S. Steel and was only interested in making an investment in the company. But that was clearly not the case, as neither company has announced any change in their plans. Let's take a look at the big board, and we see green. The Dow right now up 276 points at 43,518. The S&P 500 up 38 points at 58.98. And the NASDAQ is at 18,674. That's up 130 points. Meanwhile, gold continues to trail. Gold off right now, $41 an ounce. Oil, by the way, down 63 cents a barrel, which means you will see those savings at the pump next time you pull in to fill up. Isn't that the way it works?
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 84, west wind about 5 miles an hour, turning out of the east this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 51. North-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 76. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 79. South wind 5 to 15, becoming west in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. 62 degrees downtown, 23% relative humidity, wind out of the south at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality remains good throughout the valley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service in the valley that offers 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
EEO KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
PBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile. I'm Steve Kathan. The war in Ukraine and a much-touted minerals deal top the agenda as President Trump hosts Ukraine's President Zelensky. CBS's Natalie Brand.
What's at stake today is this other agreement pertaining to rare earth minerals and trying to develop a partnership between the United States and Ukraine on that front. Of course, we are talking about critical assets that, are in everything from electronics to military equipment, fighter jets.
President Trump is set to sign an executive order later today that will make English the official language of the U.S. The latest legal ruling went against the Trump administration in its bid to government downsize.
The court ruled that the Office of Personnel Management has no authority to implement these layoffs, especially based on some pretense of poor performance.
Legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum, the case involves the firing of thousands of probationary workers. In the Gene Hackman death investigation, Sheriff Aiden Mendoza says patience is in order.
The autopsy is going to be key, and the toxicology, that could take a while.
Bodies of Hackman and his wife were found in their New Mexico home in separate rooms. They had been dead a while. The sheriff says they're considered suspicious deaths, but there's no evidence of foul play. CBS's Jim Krasula has the story of another investigation in the Southwest.
The Federal Aviation Administration and local authorities in southern Arizona are investigating the deaths of 3 skydivers at the same facility in the last 2 months. The latest involved a 47-year-old man described as, quote, a very experienced skydiver.
An index the Federal Reserve follows to eyeball inflation cooled slightly last month. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The PCE reading was the slowest pace in 7 months. It's the direction the Fed would like to see, though remember, the Fed's target is 2%, so we are still above the Fed's target. That means that the central bank is likely to do nothing at its meeting next month.
Correspondent Michael Wallace tells us a ballyhooed roller coaster ride was reduced to rubble this morning in a controlled implosion.
Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey had retired the 456-foot-tall King Ka coaster after a series of breakdowns. It was also once the world's fastest coaster at 128 miles per hour until a new one in Abu Dhabi hit 149 miles per hour.
And checking Wall Street right now, stocks are higher. The Dow is up 282, NASDAQ ahead 149. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Celebrated pro football players not done with those playing days just yet.
Don't count Travis Kelce out for one last shot at a Super Bowl win.
I'm not leaving. The show goes on.
Kansas City Chiefs star's announcement on X that he'll be back for a 13th season after hinting he might retire following this month's big loss to the Eagles. The 10-time Pro Bowl tight end dropped the news in a tease for next week's New Heights podcast with his brother, retired Philly All-Pro center Jason. Keep in mind, 13 is girlfriend Taylor Swift's favorite number. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Porn actor Whitney Wright, known for taking her clothes off, has posted pictures from a trip she took to Afghanistan. The country has strict morality laws for women. She does not appear in any of the shots. Last year, a similar visit she made to Iran caused a stir there. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You got Carroll, the best oldies on radio.
I don't like it. I love it.